Hello everybody, my name is RogerDeath, and today we're going to be playing some Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions. I've tried this about 16 different times, trying to figure out if it will record and making sure the settings are right and it's not crashing and all that. I finally kind of gotten it where it needs to be. So, I'm not going to start a new game, because I've played through the first mission on a different video in this channel. If I can remember, I'll link it somewhere. Pop up, something in the description here. Anyway, so we're going to jump straight into the first battle, and things are going to be a little bit different with this. Get my mouse out there. We don't need that in there. We're going to be playing a slightly modified version of the game. What do I mean by slightly modified? Well, this is the PlayStation Portable version. I have run the slowdown patch, but I've also done something else. I have also included my party from my Wrath of the Righteous game, which is my Pathfinder game that I play on Thursday nights. So we've got myself playing Bardas. He's a Paladin. There's got to be a Ramza character in this, and it has to be the one for the chapter, otherwise it crashes. I've tried this. You might be able to get additional one with that. And so I'm going to be filling the role of Ramza. We also have Daven, who is our archer person. It's actually a crossbowman in game, but I mean, so what I've done in his case is I've given him a bow gun, which is just a basic crossbow. It's not super powerful, but it allows him to actually be able to use his set of abilities and be able to be an archer, right? I have given him like no special abilities or anything. We also have Mytho, who is a Magus. Magus in Pathfinder are kind of pseudo Mage and Fighter. They're a little bit of both. They have some pretty good martial abilities, but they're also casters. So the closest equivalent I can really get to is Geomancer. People are saying they can natively equip swords, and I don't know on that. And I should probably I can double check on that. Geomancer can. Okay. So I don't need equipped swords. It's there anyway. There's also Xeramon, who is a newer person. In fact, actually, I'm speaking on that. These two, Bardas and Daven, are the only two left of the original group. Okay, that doesn't show up good. Xeramon is a tiefling wizard of some type. So he is a black mage. He is not the newest edition, because that would be Cathran here. Who is an oracle, life oracle explicitly, which is basically a fancy healer. Let's get this shit going. Now, I'm going to be not putting a huge emphasis on the story here. And I'll record every battle I get into, be it a random encounter or not. I'm going to try and do this without any grinding, but it's a Final Fantasy game. Yeah. I'm going to treat this kind of like our group just set out for an adventure. I don't remember what processing I'm using in PPSSPP, which is the emulator I'm using. Best PSP emulator on the computer right now. But we're going to treat it as if we're just on an account. We're just having fun. We're going for the encounters. Now I need to remember. Oh. I'm going to try not to save state, but apparently I just saved a state. Not that I care. So we're going to play this. I kind of got this idea after one of our sessions and watching a video on Final Fantasy Tactics, thinking, you know what? Our group kind of fits all those archetypes. We've got somebody that kind of fits all that. So, I wanted to play it, and I think it's kind of a cool idea because it allows me to kind of work on our characters, or demonstrate our characters outside of the game. Kind of get like an extra take on that. Now, obviously, I don't personally play all of these characters. Ooh, can actually shoot her. I think it's the first time I've actually been smart enough to not position somebody directly in the way so that he gets hit. So he can actually have a shot. Now everybody's got the basics of their skill learned. What's this mean? Well, it means that, we've got aim +1 for Daven. We've got all the basic level spells for the Black Mage. We've got, what all do you have? I can't remember. Cure, Protect, and Shell. And while I could teach her other stuff, I'm going to hold off on that for now. We're going to, like I said, for at least right now, we are going to treat this strictly by the class. Will that change? I'll probably. Almost certainly. But at the beginning of the game especially, I don't want people to be too overloaded on abilities or powers, especially from another class. So they just have the bare bones from their main class right now. Whatever they get in-game through leveling, and whatever they get through other people of the different classes getting things, that's a different story. We'll treat those separately, and we'll deal with that as it comes. For example, it looks like our Black Mage can now learn how to do Black Magey things. Now, at the end of every chapter of the game, and I say this now, and I'm probably going to change my mind on it eventually, I am going to change classes, or give them a secondary class. This is the one instance I probably won't do any recordings on, because I'm going to be doing a lot of grinding. That's all it is. So, I will pause the recordings. Like I said, I don't think I can shoot him. I was wrong, and I'm glad to be. It's more job experience for him. That'll work, I guess. Oh god, he's got a low faith. Why did I do so much that last chick? Does she have a super high faith or something? Well, that's unfortunate. I probably do more beating with a stick. In fact, how much faith did this chick have? Not that much more. Okay, so it's something that I always forget about with this game, and something that rarely comes into play is the fact that there's a zodiac system. Yes, like astrology, very good. So the interesting thing about it, and why I bring it up and say I always forget about it, is it's usually not. It most of the time doesn't show up. It's useful really only for magic. Magic will be stronger can be stronger or weaker depending on the character you're using and the target characters. That's a waste. On their zodiac signs. If they match and they're the same gender, they are absolutely ineffective against each other. Matches in different genders, and moderate effective. It's slightly less effective. Opposing signs, same gender, increased damage. Opposing signs, opposite gender, you get some serious bonus damage going on with that. And that's why I usually don't mention it, because it's such an unusual thing, and it rarely. I don't remember ever playing around it. I think it's the first time I can legitimately say that's a case where I noticed it. It is super easy to forget because it is such an odd deal. So here's a fun little trick right here. He can only shoot certain tiles, right? Well, he can only shoot in a straight line. What happens if I shoot behind him? Well, I shoot him. I do more damage casting, but that's not saying a lot. Alright. I have enough for cure? I do. He's gonna cure you. You didn't even take that much damage from the cure you anyway. because I can. Kira's not going to miss, so. And the cool thing about the mana system, and it's part of the reason why it works so well for converting like Pathfinder to D&D, and mana is a limiter by default, right? Oh god, that hurt. And now I can't get any of my strong characters up there. Well, it's backfire. I don't think if I move down I can just get a shot. Apparently I can. Hope for a crit. Not a crit. He's left with 1 HP. Well, okay. You're not getting up there to kill him. You're not getting up there to kill him. I'd be really silly and just kind of stall out the battle to get items and crystals. But I don't feel like doing that. We're gonna kill him. Good job, sir. So the first battle is complete. I'm thinking I'm going to make an exception to the earlier mentioned rule of only changing characters' jobs at the end of every chapter. I'm gonna remove that limitation right now just for Bardas, because he's obviously not very paladin-y, and there are various things I can do to make him more so. I want to... Okay, so here's the current roster. Ignore these two. These are basically just filler characters. My limitation for this game is basically I have to use this top row right here. If I can use 5 characters, I use these 5 characters. Obviously, I have to take Ramza into basically everything. I can not take him into random encounters, but that's stupid. But if for some reason one of these guys die, I will roll a d4, and that's how many days it will be until the next person can take their place. I will contact the person that plays them, and I will see what their next class would like to be. Because I think most people don't actually know this is what's happening. So let's do some learning abilities, shall we? Focus is the one that increases... Yeah, okay. Tailwind is the best one. Like, Kuno bars. Because it gives you the speed. It's the best one I can learn right now, I should say. Oh, they increased that caused a JP boost. It used to just be 200. I don't play this. I actually haven't played this patch, so I don't know this stuff. Let's learn. I said so that I think nobody knows anything outside of their default class, but that may not be working out all that great. All right, let's do items. I don't have anything there. Learn Arms to Archer Man. You can't learn anything. You're worthless. Apparently I did make that. Oh no. I gave him the next level with just so he could technically unlock Archer. And same with this. They don't have any abilities in here, the exception here being Equip Swords, because I thought I needed it. I don't. And same with Monk. They know absolutely nothing here, but they are level 4. Xeramon. Okay, so we can learn some White Mage stuff. We're going to learn those two. We're going to assign White Magic to anything. Is that stone? Oh, no stone? Damn, that's nice. And now you can learn all the basic black magics. Hallelujah. So you have doubled your effectiveness. Dilata is just kind of here, but he can learn things anyway. No, he can't. I lied. He is just that bad. I will, however, be taking... Oh, he doesn't have those? It's just me that comes with battle boots. I wonder if Argus comes with them. I don't know. So that's going to be it for this episode. I have a test save here that I was using. I am now going to overwrite this one. So, that's it for this episode, guys. I will see you guys next time.